Oh my god, it's that base. Fantasy Report!
I know you're tired of loving with nobody to love. Nobody, nobody. So just grab somebody. No leaving this party with nobody to love. Nobody, no. Honey.
Yo, what up, man? It's Yoon. It's the King of Scrims. Welcome to the Base Fantasy Report, Week 3. A lot of crazy stuff happened. I want to give a shout out to Jason. I'll give a shout out to Lisa. I had an amazing time at Free Fest. Shout out to David for hooking it up. Shout out to Tree. Just had a really, really great weekend, man. It was a lot of fun at Free Fest, despite the rain, that was a little bit crazy. Thank you, Mateo Blanco, for supplying me with the tickets. Very, very appreciative about that. Just, all in all, an amazing weekend. I went to the Skins game on Sunday. Unfortunately, they lost, but, going there, that was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. Chris got to go there for his first game. That did that fucking douchebag wore, a Megatron jersey. Whatever, we'll let him slide with that. He had a great time. It was a lot of fun. We tailgated, and thank you, Tree Tran, for the grill. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into the matchups of this week. I'm gonna try to keep this short because this week made me really, really depressed, really, really sad. Making this report right now is making me sad, but we'll keep going on. All right. So first of all, we had my matchup versus Carl, and I had a pitiful performance. I had an abysmal performance. I only scored 46 points. I didn't even break 50. That's probably going to be the lowest scoring week for anybody ever throughout the whole season. I only had one player break 10 points, and that was RG3, and he only scored 12 points. It was pretty fucking sad, man. And seeing that loss in person, that was pretty fucking sad. But hopefully this week they'll bounce back against the Raiders. I mean, they have to win. Honestly, Carl, congratulations on getting your first win. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. I mean, I guess you gotta start from the bottom, right? As you put it, started from the bottom, right? Shit. Anyway, Carl, I'm gonna give you the fantasy genius of the week, and let me tell you why. Because you had a choice. You had a choice of either playing Bernard Pierce or you could have played that Joique Bell. Or Jaquie, that Jaquie Bell, and you made the right decision despite the fact that he went crazy against the Redskins. He put up 19 points, and that was a genius move, and you got your first win. So, Carl Unson, you are the genius of the week. Puss Beaters is the genius of week 3. Congratulations on your first win, and congratulations on moving up to 5th place. I think that's pretty cool, man. Congratulations, despite the fact that it had to be against me. Alright, let's go into the next matchup. And this was the matchup that I called the matchup of the week. This was the battle for white supremacy. And let me just say that Pete Scott went off. You didn't score the most points of the season. You were just 1 point shy of that. Sorry about that, Pete. But I mean, the dude went off. Let's roll down. Let's go down the list, man. Let's see what happened. Drew Brees with 31.7 points. DeMarco going off with 26. AP surprisingly wasn't the highest scorer on this team, and he only scored 15. And to Pete Scott, that makes him very, very happy because we kept going on and on about how he had the number 1 pick, but he isn't actually getting the wins with AP. So I guess that makes him very happy in a very sick and a very twisted way, as he quoted himself. You know what I mean? Jimmy Graham, dude's a beast. You already fucking know. Bears defense, that was a pretty dope pick too, 25. Was it genius worthy? Maybe. No. It wasn't genius worthy. But I mean, you got the win. Congratulations, Pete. He is, though he's the biggest white supremacist on the team. It's white power to Pete Scott. Congratulations. Fuck City 2K12, Mateo Blanco, you scored a good amount of points, man, but it just was a little bit short. And I mean, you went up against the guy who scored the most points. So I'm sorry about that, Mateo Blanco. It wasn't gonna happen. And then he got his first loss of the week. So sorry about that, Mateo Blanco. Then we had Stay Ugly versus I Did You of Favre. Gel came up pretty close, but it just wasn't good enough. He fell in love with the Eddie Royal, and that's why, my friend, we didn't give you the fail last week, but you're giving the fail this week. Because you fell in love with the Eddie Royal. He only came out with oh my god, I can't even talk right now. He only came out with 3.4 points, and that really, really, hindered you, man. And you should have, if you had played the Bret Hart line. Is his name Bret Hartline? No, his name's Brian Hartline, right? David called me out on that last week. Yeah, Brian Hartline. I'm sorry, David. Brian Hartline. So now I gotta troll you again this week, Gel. For not playing Brian Hartline this week, You get the fail, man. You should have put him in, man. You should have stuck with your guns. You should have trusted that guy, and you should have played him. Or better yet, you should have played that Giovanni Bernard. You've been raving about that guy, but you haven't been playing him. So I'm sorry, Joe, you get the fantasy fail of the week. You fell in love with Eddie Royal, and honestly, that was kind of a troll on his part because I mean, the dude was scoring mad touchdowns, but come this week, he didn't do shit. And then, my goodness, Eric Decker, man. That dude saves you. If you were to tell me that Eric Decker was going to score more points than Demarius Thomas, I would have been like, bullshit. But that man went crazy. But the guy who really put you over the edge, was Jordan Cameron. And that really was a sleeper pick of the year. I mean, David, congratulations on your win, man. You move up now. What are you now? 2-1? Yeah, you're 2-1. Congratulations, man. Moving on. Ooh. Moving on. My goodness. Actually, I'm gonna get to this matchup last. Let's go to the matchup between Leggy versus Chris. Ledge, congratulations on getting your first win. My goodness, Nosha Moreno didn't do shit, but I mean, Chris's team just, man, it was just really, really bad for this week. I mean, Julius Thomas put up some points, but overall for Chris's week, it wasn't really good. I'm sorry, MJD scoring 12, Maurice Jones-Drew scoring more than Marshawn. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, Chris, but you took that L. Now you joined the ranks of me, 1 and 2. At least you're not in last place, like me. Shit. All right, now let's go into the matchup between the Diplomats and Jason. Man, Jason is coming back. All right, I told him, I was saying that he wasn't shit. I told him that, anyone playing him would be a free win, but no. Jason's team is coming back. Jason's team is coming back in a very, very big way, and he's putting up big points. He scored the second most this week, man. I mean, what the hell, man? Good job, Jason. You're going crazy. And for all the haters, specifically for me, because I was the biggest hater, this is all I got to say. This is what we got to say to that. This is what we got to say to that, right? This is what we got to say to that. This is what we can say to that, alright? Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Yo, one more time. This is for all the J Flow haters, man. This is all for the J Flow haters, man. He's back. Don't doubt him. Don't doubt him, man. He's here, man. He's here to stay. He's here to stay, man. Shit. One more time for J Flow, man. Because I know J Flow's feeling good about this. I know that, he secretly cares. I know he cares. J Flow's for you. Yo, just one more time for J Flow. One more time for J Flow, man. One more time. Cause we're sleeping on him, man. Don't sleep on J Flow anymore. He's here. He's here, man. He's here. He's fucking here. Alright, so let's go into the matchups of next week really quick, so we can get through this. Next week we got Anthony versus Chris. We have Diplomats versus Calgary Crop Dusters. Who do I want to win? I'm going to go with Chris despite the fact that he's beating me because I don't want the champ to win, you know what I mean? Then we got Leggy versus Carl, another salty runback. These guys have been going at it for years, or I guess for 2 years. Then we got Jay Floon versus David. David, man, don't sleep on Jason, he's coming. Then we got Fuck City versus Gel. Yeah, I mean, I want to see Gel lose just because, it's fucking Gel, and, I don't mind seeing Matt winning. And then we got the matchup of the week, man. We got the matchup of the fucking week. We got David versus Goliath, man. We got myself versus Pete. And, man, all I want to do is fucking give Pete his first loss, man. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Because, first of all, I don't know if Ray Rice is playing. I don't know if Steven Jackson's playing. But I also got some buys. I got Randall Cobb on buy. Man, it's going to be really, really fucking difficult to me. I'm just being a realist. It's going to be really fucking difficult. But I hope I come out with that win so I can bring back that salt. You know what I mean? Y'all guys already fucking know. But it's going to be fucking tough. Let's run through the actual rankings for our league right now. Just to make things interesting, just to switch it up a little bit. Starting at the bottom with the not the least amount of scored points, but close to the least amount of scored points, but definitely at the bottom right now. It is myself at 1 and 2. I'm at last place. I dropped down 5 slots. It's very, very terrible. And up in the 9th spot, it is Chris Christopher. He dropped down 6 spots. My goodness. Then Ledge, he moved up to 8th place at 1 and 2 since he got his first win. So he's sitting at 8th place. At 7th place, we got Gel. At 6th place, we got Anthony. And with the biggest jump of the week, we got, actually no, not the biggest jump, but tied for the biggest jump of the week, we got Puss Beaters. He's now at 5th place. We got David at 4th place at 2 and 1. We got Jay Floon, Cyclone. He's now at 3rd place. That's crazy. He's at 2 and 1. And then we got Fuck City at 2nd place. And then we got Pete sitting up top, undefeated, the Juggernaut, whatever you want to call him. Whatever, man. It pains me to say it. Sorry, this base report has been a little subdued. I'm kind of bummed out about my loss and being in last place, man. It kind of sucks making it when you're in last place. But whatever. Guys, hopefully I will defeat Pete, and then I can, talk mad shit next week. It's the Base Report. It's Iyun. It's the King of Scrims. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys. Have a good week. Good luck in all your matches, alright? Peace, 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 peace. Yo, look at this douchebag, man. Look at this guy. Oh my god. This is a motherfucking elusive douche right here. You about to take your first L of the week, Pete.